EA has detailed the upgrades you're going to get for their games on the next generation consoles. What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Thank you for stopping by. If you're new here and you enjoy what you see throughout this video, hey, maybe consider subscribing. I'd really appreciate the support. I'm almost at 1K subscribers, and it would be awesome to get there for the next generation consoles. But if not, it'll just be cool to get there at any point. But for now, let's get into this. So people have been kind of waiting on Electronic Arts to come out and talk about the next generation upgrades for their games. They've been pretty quiet on them, but they finally came out and gave us a rundown of everything we're going to see jumping over from the PS4 and Xbox One to the PS5 and Xbox Series. So here's a list of the games that are going to be getting upgrades, and the first one here to start with is Apex Legends, which I know is going to be a huge one for a lot of people. And right now Apex Legends is going to get a performance boost, bringing up the resolution to 1440p as the consoles launch, and then a more extensive list of next-gen enhancements will arrive in 2021. So FIFA 21 will be running on the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. So for the PS5 version, they will run like they're on the PS4 Pro, and the Xbox Series X will run them like they're on the Xbox One X. And then the S will run like it's on the One S. Now, the upgrade you're going to see, however, with this is going to be faster load times, obviously with those SSDs, and better frame rates. So right at launch, there's not going to be that much of an upgrade, but apparently EA is going to be detailing the next gen version of FIFA 21 ahead of its December 4th launch. And that's going to be the same with Madden as well. So Madden's going to have the exact same upgrades as FIFA 21, and then we'll get more information on what the next gen upgrades are going to be before that December 4th launch. With Need for Speed Hot Pursuit Remastered, there really isn't going to be any upgrades. The PS5 version is going to run like the PS4 Pro version, the Xbox Series X will run like the Xbox One X version, and the Xbox Series S will run like the Xbox One S version. Now with NHL 21, they aren't releasing a next-gen version of the game. However, you are going to benefit from improved load times and better frame rates. I mean, I'll take better frame rates even if it's the last-gen version. I'm happy to see that. I really do like the NHL series, so it's going to be a fun game. It's a fast-paced sports game with better frame rates is a good thing. Sims 4 will just be getting the improved load times and smoother frame rates, so nothing really big there. And I'm going to skip Star Wars Squadron because that's a big one. I'll jump back to that after this. But then UFC 4 is going to be getting better frame rates and better load times. Nothing really big as well from UFC 4. So Star Wars Squadron, this is a game that came out in October, and this is kind of an interesting one because there is a massive difference between the PlayStation 5 next-gen version and the Xbox Series X/S next-gen version. So on PlayStation 5, Star Wars Squadrons will run with improved lighting on PS5 at the same resolution and frame rate as the PS4 Pro. On the Xbox Series X and S, you're going to have the choice between two options, so better visual quality or better performance. Better visual quality means improved lighting model running at 2160p 60 FPS on the Series X and 1440p 60 FPS on the Series S. So that's huge, I think, because it just shows that you're getting both the 60 frames per second upgrade and the Series S is hitting that 1440p. And as we know, it is branded as a 1440p model, and some games we've seen coming out are really running at 60 FPS at 1080p, but this one is able to achieve that 1440p 60 FPS, which I think is really cool. So that's going to be the better visual quality versions. Now when we get to the better performance versions, it's going to have the same resolutions, and it bumps it up to 120 FPS on both Xbox consoles. So that's crazy. You're going to get 120 FPS in performance mode on both the X and the S for Star Wars Squadrons. That is going to be really interesting to see how each of them run comparatively. I think that's going to be very cool for a lot of people to do comparisons about, because Star Wars Squadrons is a multiplayer shooter. Obviously, it's a fast-paced shooter. There's lots of stuff going around on it. So I'm definitely going to be checking this out on the X, and I'm excited that it is getting these upgrades on that console. And then finally, if your television or monitor or whatever supports variable refresh rates, Motive added a toggle in the menu for that. Yeah, overall, there's not that many massive upgrades for these games, and we're gonna have to wait for December 4th for Madden and FIFA to see what the real next-gen games look like. But the big one here still is Star Wars Squadrons, and it doesn't really make too much sense why the PlayStation 5 isn't getting that upgrade. I have absolutely no idea why. I don't really want to speculate as to why it isn't, because if the Xbox Series S is able to get those upgrades, it doesn't make too much sense why the PlayStation 5 isn't. But maybe there's something going on in the development for the PlayStation 5 with Star Wars Squadron that's making it hard for them. Who knows? Maybe they'll clarify it down the line. Maybe they'll eventually get the updates to PS5, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Do you have any theories or any thoughts as to why the PlayStation 5 version isn't getting the updates for Star Wars Squadron? I'd love to hear what you think about this. Which EA games are you excited for, and which ones are you going to be getting the next gen version for? If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new here and you enjoy what you see, hey, maybe consider subscribing to help this channel grow. But we really love to get over that 1K mark before the next generation consoles. it doesn't happen, but it'll be cool to get there at any point. Thank you guys all for watching. Thank you for your support, and I'll catch you in the next video.